A writer in Korea released a book of prose called Balloon. When asked about the title, she said, "The reason that youth is so imperfect yet beautiful, despairing yet full of hope, is that there's always an underlying tension, a fear that everything will just pop. In order to watch balloons flying beautifully over the clouds, you have to have enough time to blow those balloons up. If the fear overwhelms you, it's alright to close your eyes. I want to live each day full of anticipation and excitement, all possible because of that fear." The tension of waiting for the balloon to pop. Sometimes it just seems like uncertainty or fear in our eyes. But we all know that sadness is what makes joy and ecstasy even more beautiful. So, of course, our youth would never be as beautiful if we didn't have that fear, that tension. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, November 14th was Life by Heo Young-seng. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Heroes are always more heroic once they've survived the worst. So today, chin up, up. They're all just becoming heroes. And we are just becoming heroes. Let me tell you how you can tune in to Hot Beats. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a signed CD from Rainbow. Rainbow가 떴습니다. And on part 2, Big Shot will be with us on Culture Code. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs, shall we? Magic from Secret and Queen from 손담비. Random quiz! It's random quiz time. Today's winner will receive a signed CD from Rainbow. Here's the question. It was shown in a recent study that this creature sends spies to the houses of others. It's not a spice, spies to the houses of others. And it's a bug that lives in large groups on the ground or in trees. And in fairy tales, it's usually depicted as being very delicate. What is this insect called? Number 1, James Bond. Number 2, spider. Number 3, ant. Very interesting. Let me repeat it for you. It was shown in a recent study that this creature sends spies to the houses of others. It's a bug that lives in large groups on the ground or in trees. And in fairy tale, it usually depicts as being very delicate. What is this insect called? Number 1, I think definitely number 1 is not the answer, James Bond. Number 2, spider. Number 3, ant. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're figuring it out, I would like to play one song for you. Black by G-Dragon, featured by Jennie Kim. Black by G-Dragon, featured by Jennie Kim. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured out yet. Oh no. It was shown in a recent study that this creature sends spies to the other houses. It's a bug that lives in large groups underground or in trees. And in fairy tales, it's usually depicted as being very diligent. What is this insect called? Number 1, James Bond. Number 2, spider. Number 3, ant. Alright, here's the hint. The females have multiple mates. Oh. It says here in Korean, 인간으로 치면 일처다부재. Oh. Okay. Isn't this 나쁜 거 아니에요? 한 여자가 여러 남자를. Anyways, isn't this a bad thing? If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a signed CD from Rainbow. Let's listen to one more music. Black Tinkerbell by Chocolat. Black Tinkerbell by Chocolat. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So, if you haven't got it, you know what to say. Get it now! If you are joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the On Air button or download the Arirang Cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Please. Pretty please. I'll be playing more music for you guys. Do You Feel Me by Mr. and 아무것도 몰라요. 아무것도 몰라요. I Don't Know by Fiesta.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Beats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics and more than words.
엄마, 배고파. 밥 줘.
응, 잠깐만 기다려. 얼른 줄게.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Okay, hang on, just a minute. This was the conversation I would have with my mom as soon as I got home from school. My mom would run into the kitchen and start making dinner. I still remember what she looked like, preparing dinner at just the right time to make sure that we had hot soup. I remember how that soup smelled. Now I'm all grown up, so I live alone, away from my family. Whenever I come home after work, I walk into my cold room. I don't know why, but I think about the memories of my mom. Whenever I look at my dining table filled with instant food, or I go to a restaurant that's famous for having good food, I can't help but thinking that there will never be a meal as good as a meal prepared by my mom. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was Mother's 된장 Soup by Dynamic Duo featured by Radi. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. Which of your mother's dishes would you like the most? Do you like the most? You normally don't realize it when you're living with your mom, but once you move out, you start to miss certain dishes. Yes, of course. Those dishes are not fancy dishes, but simple dishes made with care. Those dishes were symbolized in this song by 된장국, 된장 soup. In Korea, 된장국 is made with 된장, various vegetables and seafood. It's a relative simple dish that is often found on dinner tables in Korea. Mother's 된장 Soup is a song on Dynamic Duo's fourth album. The lyrics were written by Dynamic Duo together with Radi. Someone once said that number of the most delicious dishes in the world is equal to the number of mothers in the world. Wow. After listening to that quote, the mother's 된장 soup, I started to miss my mother food even more. And guys, some of you who's going through the teenage year, I know you guys fight a lot together with mom and dad, and after school, you guys are stressed out. You just want to relax, and mom or dad comes to you. Did you do well? Ask blah 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 blah, and you get to ignore them sometimes because you are so stressed and very sensitive after school. I understand because I've been through that period of time, and I've done. I said bad things to my mom and my parents. Of course, everybody it's just the environment that everybody goes through. Yeah, And guys, when you're out alone, seriously, like me, I'm out in Korea by myself here, you will definitely miss all the dishes, all the things that parents did for you. You will miss them all. And you will be thankful for what they've done to you after all these years. And so I'm telling you that do good to your parents, okay? Never just do the best to your parents. Yeah, that's all I can say. 어머니 아버지 사랑합니다. Yep, love you, mom and dad. Woo! Okay, I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is 겸손은 힘들어. Hard to be humble. 방금 이렇게 겸손하게 얘기했는데 갑자기 겸손은 힘들어. 이거 좀 안 맞지만. Anyways, this is my playlist, so I'll play this for you. Yeah, it doesn't actually match with my talk at the front. But anyways, Lisa, 겸손은 힘들어. That was 겸손은 힘들어. Hard to be humble by Lisang. And also, we will listen to one of my music diary songs, Hound Dog plus Ribbon in the Sky, sung by me. So let's hear them now. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me today. Here from Tanisha. Hi, I really enjoyed the show, Kevin. I want to learn more Spanish from Big Shot and you. Wow! I know it's kind of hard to learn a different language, but yes, if you can tune in for my Heartbeat, you will get to know a little bit better with the Spanish. C from USA. Hi, Kevin. Can you put on 대단하다 너? Great you, please. I'll be waiting for Zea having a concert in the US, so I can see you. Fighting! Thank you. Sayaka N from Japan. I recently went on a trip and I went to Korea as well. Yes, I was a lot more enjoyable than I thought. I want to go again. My request song is Jay Lee's Let's Stay Together, and I started to like it when I listened to it on Heartbeat. Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is your request song. 같이 있자, Let's Stay Together by Lee Jung, requested by Sayaka N from Japan. You've just heard 같이 있자, Let's Stay Together by Lee Jung, requested by Sayaka N from Japan, and also A Letter by Davichi. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Heartbeat, but I'll be back in second half as we listen to 가시 사랑, Thorn Love by Four Men.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Heartbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Heartbeat.
Welcome back to second hour of Heartbeat. That was Go Up by Win. It's a Team A. Remember RANG, RADIO. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests are all welcome on Heartbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/heartbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. We will listen to 기억, that's the song title. 기억 by GI and 이거 뭐지? 비읍, 기억, 시읒, 이응, 보고 싶어. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 뭐 그 뜻이구나. 보고 싶어. Miss You by Tesabi에, featured by once again before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
Coming to you directly from the top of the charts. This is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Big Shot,
Culture Code.
Yes, sir. I'm back. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm back. Yes, I'm back. And yes, the whole week I made a embarrass Kevin. So
Yeah.
I'll promise because fans might be mad because Big Shot 너무 놀려서. Sorry, but that's what I do. That's my skill here. That's what I'm here for.
All right.
But
Yep.
today it's more like Why do I have to do the Yeah, today it's gonna be a Korean Spanish class.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Remember that we've been doing this a
Yes,
couple of times,
yes.
and I think people likes it. So maybe we'll do it every week.
Yeah. Seriously?
I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every week, so we're gonna choose either a certain day. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like a Korean Spanish class for our Culture Code listeners.
Nice.
For the Hotbeat. The
Nice.
Hotbeat 학원, 학교, how you call it?
Upbeat Academy.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. And me and Kevin, we're gonna introduce you some of the good phrases.
Yes.
And words in Spanish and Korean that you might need.
Yep.
So today, let's see what we have. Let's make a little situation now.
All right.
Okay, let's say that you have a friend, right?
Okay.
Who visited to your country.
Yes.
And it's snowing a lot, right? Because it's winter time right now.
Yeah.
And the streets are very slippery.
Yeah.
And you want to tell your friend to be careful. And you say in Korean?
길이 미끄러우니까 조심해. 느끼하다.
Hold on.
That was for girls.
Do you say that for a guy like that?
No. Don't get me wrong. 아니야.
이름이 그러니까 조심해. You say like that in a
Okay, for boys. 야, 길이 미끄러우니까 조심해. See? Okay.
Okay.
Changed it. 바꿨어. Changed
Okay.
it. Okay.
It means that 길, what is 길 in Korean?
Street.
Yeah, 미끄럽다, 미끄러우니까.
That's slippery.
And
미끄러우니까 조심해. Be careful.
Be careful. Now in Spanish we have it. We say, ten cuidado,
Ten cuidado.
que está
Que está
resbaloso.
resbaloso.
Yeah, ten cuidado means like be careful, you know. Que
Ten
está,
cuidado.
it is. And resbaloso means slippery.
Oh.
Yeah. So now,
Resbaloso.
resbaloso.
Resbaloso is be careful.
No, slippery.
Slippery. Okay.
So, if
Ten
you-
cuidado is
ten cuidado.
Ten cuidado is be careful. Okay.
Now, here's the point. When you learn Spanish, don't try to sound too English. Like it's ten cuidado.
Ten cuidado.
It's not ten. It's ten.
Ten.
Like
Okay. Ten. Ten.
yeah.
Yeah.
And cuidado.
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 You like cuidado? No. Cuidado.
Cuidado.
Yeah, something like that.
Ten cuidado.
Yeah, it's fun how he sounds.
Ten cuidado.
Yeah. Now you say, then let's say that you're ordering a street food.
Yes.
And you want them to give you some more, right? Like a little more.
A little more, a little
So
more.
you say in Korean?
조금만 더 주세요. 감사합니다.
Yes. Now,
You don't have to do that. 조금만 더 주세요. Make it more.
Yeah, 감사합니다 is like when they give you more.
Give me
Like,
more, yeah.
Yeah, so you like 조금만 더 주세요, and if they don't give you more, you be like, Well, okay,
Yeah.
let's go word by word. 조금만,
조금만, little bit.
더 주세요.
More, give me. Give me some.
감사합니다 is
Thank you.
Yeah.
So give me some more.
Yeah, like 조금만 더 주세요. It can be used in a lot of
A
places.
lot of places, yeah.
Usually more when it comes to a restaurant, you can say.
조금만 더 주세요.
Yeah,
It's,
like-
give me some more.
Yeah, like for example, if you're in a restaurant and you lack of some kimchi, you can say,
Give me some more. 조금만 더 주세요.
김치 조금만 더 주세요.
김치
something
조금만
like
더
that.
주세요.
Yeah. Now in Spanish will be something like un poco más,
Un poco más.
por favor.
Por favor.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah, un poco más means a little bit more. Like más means more. And por favor is
Por favor, please.
please, yes.
Gracias is thank you.
Yes,
yeah, I know the two words now.
Yeah,
I know the
it's
two
good.
words.
It's
Por
good.
favor, gracias.
Por favor, eh?
Por
Yeah.
favor.
Okay, now let's say that you with a tour guide
Okay.
and you feel a little tired and want to take a rest for a little bit. You know, you'll be walking to a lot and seeing a lot of stuff. So you say to your tour guide, it's like,
죄송한데요. 조금만 쉬었다 가면 안 될까요?
do you say that to your guide? Like, 죄송한데.
나 오늘 왜 이러지?
조금만 쉬었다 가면 안 될까요? That's very.
한석기 스타일?
It sounds a little different. You don't sound like talking to tour guide. It sounds like you're talking to somebody else.
죄송한데요. 좀만. 이거 싫다 이거. 왜 이러지 나 오늘? I'm weird today.
Let's check the word by word. Okay.
Okay, alright.
죄송한데요 means.
Excuse me?
죄송한데요. 조금만 쉬었다 가면 안 될까요?
May I have a little rest?
Yeah, 쉬다 in Korean. 쉬었다 it means
쉬었다?
take a rest.
Rest.
Now in Spanish will be disculpe,
Disculpe? Disculpe is sorry, excuse me.
pero podríamos
Pero podríamos
descansar un poco.
descansar
Un poco.
un poco.
Now remember that we said un poco más, por favor?
Yes.
Like here, un poco means a little bit.
A little bit.
Here comes out again, un poco.
Un poco?
So it means a little bit. So it means descansar, rest.
This is cute. Un poco.
Un poco. Un poco. Un poco. Un poco. Un poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito. A little bit. Yeah.
Poco.
Yeah. Now, you have to sound very, how can I say? If you say like how Kevin sounded, 죄송한데요. 조금만 쉬었다가, they will think in a different way. You're like, it's like saying, can we rest a little bit? Like, no, don't do that. Like, yeah, you have to sound more.
It's like 죄송한데요. 저 조금만 쉬었다 가면 안 될까요?
Yeah.
something like
Don't try to sound too like
too
how you say butterish.
greasy.
Yeah, romantic.
oily-shy.
Yeah, but anyhow,
Yes.
now let's check out some of the you can say important words. Like how can you say restaurant?
식당.
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 In Spanish, restaurante.
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 Yeah.
Restaurante.
Now how you call it food?
음식.
음식. Yeah, it's comida.
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 Comida. Yes.
Comida.
Now you want some drinks.
음료.
음료 is bebida.
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 Yep.
Then you have fork.
포크.
그렇지. You have to sound Korean. Fork.
Fork.
Fork. Yes. In Spanish is tenedor.
Yes. tenedor.
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 Then knife.
칼.
칼. Yeah. Then you have it's cuchillo.
cuchillo.
Yeah.
귀엽다 이거. It's cute. cuchillo.
Yeah.
Cuchillo.
Then let's say fork and a knife. You be like
tenedor.
E means N. Uh-huh.
tenedor y cuchillo, por favor.
Oh yeah,
Gracias.
that's good. That's good. You're learning.
Oh
it.
man, I'm good.
Now, let's use some of the words that we learned.
Okay.
Now you say that you want to eat dinner in a certain country's food. Like you came out and wants to visit a restaurant. And you say,
오늘은
uh-huh.
멕시칸 음식을 먹고 싶어요.
Uh-huh.
멕시칸 식당 가서 저녁 먹어요.
Now let's go word by word. 오늘은, what is that?
Today?
Today. Now, you have to say the name of the type of the country that
Yes.
you want. He just mentioned Mexico, right?
Mexico.
음식, we just...
Food?
Food, right? We just mentioned, right? 먹고 싶어요.
Wanna eat.
Yeah, I want to eat.
Yes.
So, you say again.
오늘은 멕시칸 음식을 먹고 싶어요.
Oh, now then you say that he just said 멕시칸 식당 가서 저녁 먹어요, right?
Yes.
Now here comes 저녁. What is 저녁?
Dinner.
Now there's two different meaning in Korea. If you say just 저녁,
Yes.
it can be night.
Night.
Night. If you say 저녁 먹어요, with the phrase coming with eating,
Eating.
it's dinner.
Dinner, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can say 저녁 식사, adding a
식사,
right?
eat.
Yeah. In Spanish, it's more like hoy día quiero probar la comida de México.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Hoy día quiero probar
la comida
la
de
comida de
México.
México.
Vamos al restaurante
Vamos al restaurante
mexicana
mexicana
para la cena.
para la cena.
Now here cena means dinner,
Yep.
hoy means today,
Today.
and probar means taste.
Oh, okay.
So, and the comida, like we said, food. So we have all these words together, right?
So I wanna eat.
Uh-huh.
Today I want to eat
The Mexican
food.
Like, you know, like Mexico in Spanish is pronounced Mexico.
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 Oh, so you don't actually pronounce X.
We usually go with Mexico.
Mexico. So you
X
X
not
is like
Mexico. Mexico.
Mexico.
Uh-huh.
So X is sounded H.
That's how they call the country's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Mexico.
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 Uh-huh.
Mexico.
In Spanish, very
Mexico.
very important where you put the accent. It's not Mexico. It's Mexico.
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 Yeah. It sounds Japanese now.
Aiko. Mexico. Aiko.
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 Aiko, let's go for a break.
Okay. Step by Step by Zea. We'll be back with our Spanish and Korean.
Yes, sir.
That was Step by Step by Zea.
Yeah, by the
Yeah.
best group in Korea. Yeah.
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 And guess what? Kevin composed that
Oh,
song.
yeah. So that means 저작권료, money.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow,
네.
since we're doing all these class and things, next week we're gonna come up with some restaurant, the words that we might use for restaurants. Like maybe,
Okay.
the food is too salty.
Salty.
뭐 짜다, 맵다. We're gonna do it next week.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
But let's follow what we have for now. Now, I know there's a lot of exchange students in Korea or in different parts of the world. So let's see that you're in a situation where you don't know what to study for the midterms, right? And you're asking your friend, and you go,
야야야. 혹시 이번 중간고사 시험 범위가 어떻게 돼? That's too fast. That was too fast.
Yeah.
I'll go slow.
No, but the acting was good.
Yeah. 야, 혹시 이번 중간고사 시험 범위가 어떻게 돼?
Why you all sound romantic today? But it's good. Okay. Like in Korea,
Yep.
when you say the word yeah,
야, it's a hey.
yeah, but you never use that for an adult.
Never.
They're gonna get angry.
Yep.
Yeah, it's more like hey, to a
It's a
friend.
hey to a friend.
Yeah. You know?
About the same age.
중간고사 means midterm.
Midterm
right?
exam.
And 범위 is the
범위 the area.
yeah, you can say the area where you have to study, right? So you're asking to a friend like that. In Spanish, ya can be like oye,
Oye.
oye, like hey, desde donde tengo que
Desde donde tengo que
estudiar
estudiar
para el examen parcial.
para el examen
parcial.
parcial.
Now, the whole point of here, the very important words in these two sentences is 중간고사 시험, that's midterm. In
Midterm.
Spanish is examen parcial.
Examen parcial.
Estudiar means
okay.
studying. Estudiar. So
Estudiar.
you're basically asking, right?
Estudiar México.
Estudiar Mexico.
Mexico.
You're going to study Mexico. Oh, that's good. You're applying it. That's
Yeah.
good. Now, let's say that somebody helped you in something and you want to like express your gratitude. Then you say,
아, 정말 감사합니다. 혹시 필요한 거 있으시면 언제든지 말씀해 주세요.
you sound very cartoonish today.
cartoonish이야.
Yeah. Now, come on. Let's say 정말 감사합니다 means
Thank you very much.
thank you very much. And 혹시 필요한 거 있으시면 here.
If you need anything else,
언제든지 말씀해 주세요.
please tell me.
Please tell us, like,
Tell us,
tell me,
yes.
like, you feel so gratitude, like, that whatever you need, you just pay back or whatever
Yes.
for that. In Spanish, we all know, gracias means,
Gracias.
right?
Thank
When you say thank you very much, it's muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, muchas gracias. Por todo.
Por todo.
Por todo means for everything.
Por todo.
Todo means everything.
Por todo.
Uh-huh. And por means for.
For.
So then you say, si necesita algo.
Si necesita algo.
Now here, si, it can be a if, or si, it can be a yes.
Yes,
But here is as an if.
Yes,
So
okay.
if you need anything,
Si necesita algo.
por favor,
Por favor,
please, déjeme saber.
déjeme saber.
Let me know.
Déjeme saber.
Saber means knowing.
Okay.
So let me know.
Let me know. Okay.
Right? Okay. Now say that you're drinking with a friend. Like if you're in a foreign country with your friends or you're an exchange student, whatever, you have a situation, you're drinking with your friend, you kind of feel drunk.
Yep.
And you have to go home. Like you can't stay no more, right? So you say to your friend very politely, or maybe a little drunkish, come on.
미안한데 내가 조금 많이 취했나 봐. 나 먼저 들어갈게. 내일 봐. 야, 재밌다.
Now here, 미안한데 means,
I'm sorry.
yeah, 내가 조금 많이 취했나 봐.
I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm drunk.
나 먼저 들어갈게.
I'll go first. I'll see you tomorrow.
내일 봐.
See you tomorrow.
Now here, the easiest thing that you can learn is I think 내일 봐. Easy, right?
내일 봐. See you
내일 봐.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. 내일 봐. You can use that anytime. Not only here, but 내일 봐. In Spanish, you can say, creo que estoy borracho.
Creo que estoy borracho.
Borracho means drunk.
Borracho.
Disculpa.
Disculpa.
Sorry, pero ya me tengo que ir.
Pero ya me tengo que ir.
I have to go now. Nos vemos mañana.
Nos vemos mañana.
Mañana means tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Nos vemos,
Mañana.
let's see tomorrow.
Nos vemos mañana.
Mañana. Mañana.
Nos
Mañana.
vemos mañana.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Okay.
Now let's check out some of the words
Okay.
that we might need for this kind of sentences.
Okay.
How you call it exam in Korean?
시험.
시험, right?
시험.
You sound like this audio program. In Spanish, we say examen.
examen. Yes.
University.
대학교.
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 Yeah. Now here, 학교 means school.
School.
대 literally means big. So it's a big school, it's a college, it's university. In Spanish, we say universidad.
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 Now, how you say liquor?
술.
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 In Spanish, it's almost same as English. Licor.
licor.
It's kind of sounds similar, right?
licor.
Then how you say home?
집.
Chip.
집.
Yeah. In Spanish, we say casa.
Casa.
Yeah, you hear a lot of the word casa in Korea. You see like a lot of restaurants that call themselves casa.
Mi casa, si casa.
Mi casa, su
mi
casa.
casa, su casa.
My house is your house.
Mi casa,
That-
si casa.
Su casa.
Su casa. Mi
It's
casa,
like
su casa.
you use a lot that when you have a guest coming, right? To make them feel comfortable. Mi casa, su casa. Es su casa, you know. We even have a song from Eunjiwon. Mi casaro gaja, you know that song?
No.
I think it's one of the first, second albums of Eunjiwon when
I
he
see.
came out with it means let's go to my house.
Let's go to my house.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
party song, you know.
Okay.
Now, how you say tomorrow?
Tomorrow. 내일.
Neil.
Neil.
In Spanish is mañana.
Mañana.
Yeah, mañana.
Nos vemos mañana.
Nos vemos mañana.
Nos vemos mañana.
내일 봐요.
Nos vemos mañana.
네. Now, let's use all these words, okay?
Okay.
Let's say that you have a very important exam tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And so you have to go home early.
Yeah.
So you say to your friends,
Yes. 나 내일 시험 있어서 먼저 집에 가봐야 해. 얘는 공부 진짜 잘하네, 나. 얘가 공부 잘하는, very, 공부 잘하는
Yeah,
타입.
yeah, like
그래서
무조건 가야 돼. Like,
나 내일 시험 있어서 지금 먼저 집에 가봐야 돼.
빨리 가. 빨리 가. Let's go.
이런 친구,
Yeah.
this kind of friend is very,
Yeah, you need
study type.
you need a friend like that to make them sit in front of you.
Yeah, true.
If you didn't study for the night. In Spanish, you'd be like, ya me tengo que ir
Ya me tengo que ir
a la casa.
a la casa.
Remember, casa means house,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
we have to go
house.
to the house. Now, tengo un examen mañana.
Tengo un examen mañana.
Now, the whole point of Spanish, I think, is it's just reading how it sounds. It's easy. Un examen mañana.
Because it has, the difficult part is where the R, you gotta go,
Oh yeah, that's really the point.
the point, yeah.
Yeah. And another thing about Spanish, if you have an L, right? Like if you have a double L,
Double L?
it sounds like a Y.
Why? Oh.
Like for example, coming means llegar,
llegar.
and you spell it L-L-E-G-A-R.
Also, you don't read it, legar.
No. If you have two L's in it, it's definitely 무조건. You have to put. You sounds like Y.
Why? So, llegar.
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 It sounds like Y, right? Also, we have the the CH.
Yes.
Right? In the Spanish alphabet, we have the CH that
CH.
sounds like Then we have the double L. We call it eye. Then we have the N with the little,
Yeah.
how'd you call it? The little wave
the
that you say.
wave,
For
yeah.
example, like mañana.
Mañana.
In mañana,
So
it's
you have
spelled-
the A with the symbol.
no, it's on top of the
On
N.
top of the N.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have the N and the little wave.
Oh, little wave.
And
So
that sounds like,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's the
Y.
Yeah, true. That's one of the things that you should know.
Okay.
And in Korean, I think one of the things that you guys have to know is about the yo.
Yo.
Yes. If you use the yo, you use it to polite manner to somebody.
So whenever you put yo at the end, it's a polite way to say.
Yeah. For example, if you're a first comer and you're learning Korean, it doesn't really matter if you are like friends of the same age. I recommend you use the yo.
Yo.
To show there a little bit of your manner. Oh. For example, like we said nail bar, right?
Yes.
Like me and Kemi, we can say nail bar, we're close.
내일 봐. See you
But-
tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you have a little age gap, like 내일 봐요.
내일 봐요.
아니면 뭐 내일 뵙겠습니다. But that's a little more intensive course.
Yes.
We're gonna do day by day. So right?
Yep.
So next day we're gonna talk a little bit about the restaurant things. Since
Okay.
we like about food, we're
Yes.
gonna talk about ordering food and
Food and stuff.
And if it's too spicy or what else you wanna talk about?
Music. Since we haven't talked anything much.
No, like
about-
in a class.
in a class, yeah.
How about music?
Music.
Oh, that's an intensive class. So you're gonna sound like romantic all again?
No,
음악 좀 틀어주시겠어요? 와인
생기베리 감사합니다.
감사.
오늘
네.
틀 노래는요?
네, please come on with the music.
좋아요.
Come on.
Okay, alright.
What is it?
Okay, nice to meet you by Gina with Hwisung, and I'll see you tomorrow. And
Yes,
tomorrow's
sir.
a Friday, and hope you guys
I'll let you
plan
go.
for your weekend.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is where we give you the concert that you've always wanted to go. It's live music just for you. Midnight Concert. The songs you will hear today are Baby by John Park and Sipping My Life by John Park and Swan Dive. It's all live, so let's hear them right now. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Kim Hyun-jung from Korea. Hello, Kevin. I'm writing to you for the first time because I have a request song. B1A4 is With You. It was performed before by Son Ji-chang and Kim Min-jung when they were singing under the name Blue. And I recently heard it on a drama I'm watching. I used to really like Blue when it brought back memories to hear B1A4 sing it. Please play it for me. And in Korean, 또 새록새록 그때 기억이 떠오르네요. 꼭 좀 틀어주세요. 케빈 씨가 염을 좋아하시는 것 같아서 염! Well, I like it, but I don't use it often. 그래, 염. 틀어줄게, 염. 김현정's request song, B1A4's 그대와 함께, With You. 들어, 염. That was Kim Hyun-jung's request song, B1A4's 그대와 함께 with you. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, and the winner will be announced after the show on a Heartbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive a signed CD from Rainbow. Let's listen to some music before we end up today's Heartbeat. Here is Autumn Man, 가을 남자 by 정인.